There we go. Alrighty, I think we might be back online. Ooh, I'm alive. Mostly. Mostly. Alright, we'll see if this works, and if it's still real janky, we'll wait for a patch. Like, oh my goodness. That that took out my whole OS. I shut down. I didn't restart. I'm like, I'm just gonna shut down, restart from the beginning. On the upside, now that we're back in it, that looks cleaner at least. So before, when I tried opening the game back up, I couldn't even have this uh overlay open and have it be chunky. So it was real bad. We're gonna try and see. You're gonna see how this goes. But I knew there were problems in advance because uh let's see. There it goes. I knew there were problems in advance because it started acting goofy, like super wonky. With the mouse, there was a bunch of stuff that was just really happening and it was very strange. And so I was like, ooh, it's fixing to crash is what it was doing. And so I was like, I'll see how it goes. We'll see what's happening. But yeah, it wasn't. It was definitely odd. So let's see if this continues to work. If not, like I said, we might just let that be that. It is 10, quarter after 10. So
He's given us a night. Let's use it and get back on my trail.
You said he was your superior?
He's chief kicker-in of heads for the court, but he also keeps a foot in at the SPD.
okay.
Between us, we keep a lid on any breaches of the master.
All right. It looks chunky again. That's not a good sign. Is the audio strange? Still chunky. That's what I thought. All right. All right. So with that in mind, audio is not strange. Is it just the video that's chunky? Because I'm like the fact that it has me on low settings and is still causing that much chunk is bananas. That's a lot. That's a lot of resources. That's a lot of damage. Uh so maybe it's just like not the night for it. It's like your internet is a viewer. Uh-huh. Yeah, and I double checked because one of the errors I was getting was that it was saying that my settings from OBS were odd. It's like your internet as a viewer. Okay, so I don't. Oop, boop, 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 boop. It's bad. I don't think we're having. I mean, we could be having internet issues. We do have random internet issues from time to time. But maybe, just because of how goofy it's being, we'll either do something else for a short period of time, or I can just log off for this evening and come back later after a hopeful patch. Because yeah, like I have a pretty solid video card and all that jazz. I might also check and see if I can tweak some of the settings on their side, because what I'm not seeing And the only reason why I bring this up, Morello, is that I'm not seeing disconnects, I'm not seeing dropped frames, I'm not seeing anything like that. So that says to me that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is overwhelming my 5060. And it's causing a slowdown to my whole system, potentially. Or it's so poorly, or my system as a whole, because I also have like an i9 in here. It's a like, I just built my system earlier this year. It's very up to date. But it's very strange. The funny part is, it could even be... You know what? Let me try something really quickly. That's what I was literally just gonna say. I was like, maybe, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's actually something that I've been considering doing, is switching over to a VTuber on another PC. Because I do have a secondary PC, and so that could just very easily just run that. And so that's what I've been considering messing with. I just haven't had the opportunity to, and it's might be something that I push to do. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that it's just destroying my video card. However, hi buddy. Hi. You're sleepy, huh, buddy? Here, let's try kicking it off again. Let's try kicking it off, and we'll see kind of what happens. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna do this. We're not gonna do anything else wild. Just this and OBS. We'll see if we can make it work. But yeah, I have an old PC. My old PC from like 2018. I also have like a kind of crappy laptop that I could use too, and that's what I've been considering running the VTube stuff on. And then, just because I've been working on a couple things for the VTubing stuff, and so I want to make sure that's all hooked up before I get going with that. So that might be something I just start messing with over the week. We'll see. I'm also having a little snack, so don't mind me. I'm gonna like lean away. Oh, you can't see me. Never mind.
He's given us a night. Let's use it and get back on my trail.
You said he was your superior?
He's chief kicker-in of heads for the court, but he also keeps a foot in at the SPD.
Oh, look at that.
Between us, we keep a lid on any breaches of the masquerade.
That's much better.
If I can offer a bit of critique, it's always best to stand straight up to Benny. You show him your underbelly, he'll cut it out. I knew Benny hated the Thin Bloods. Don't really know why he's helping them tonight, though.
So fart. Yeah, I think Komos is on the money. I think it might just be...
Just as a thought, I'd suggest you keep my presence on the down low. Take it from me, you lose a parcel of respect if you talk out loud to the voices in your head.
It might just be a situation that where it's like, okay, I gotta lug the old my old PC upstairs, or use my old laptop or something like that, because I did have what was sold to me as a gaming laptop, but a very like low-end gaming laptop. Figure it out, so one way or the other.
Good money for lingerie. You know what people don't see it.
And just like, I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, Wait a second. I saw about something.
Whatever you can spare, please.
Let me look at something real quick. I was just thinking out. Da 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 da. Okay. Well, it's not like installed or anything. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with it then. We're going. We're free. We're going without VTuber, without camera. We're going for it's true freedom. True freedom. Okay. I'm gonna go move that down a little bit since we've got the extra room now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Dang. She is a climbing fiend. Very good. I don't know why, but that just seems like unsafe. Like I would think that the humans would see me drop off this building and be like, that seems suspect. So here's what we're gonna do instead. No regrets. Oh. The masquerade! You must think of the masquerade! Well. It's still happening. It's still happening! Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do this. We are gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Okay. It's still having the issue even without the VTuber, I'm noticing. So. Might just kind of suck. Because I haven't changed the settings either.
Should have never left.
Anarch's up ahead. They're being bold tonight.
Interesting. And then there was also that thing right there. That was so many punches. The person is goo now.
You need to feed.
Really? She made me just kill that person. With a million punches.
Huh. That looks like the mark on your head. Now that is strange. Written using your blood?
My blood? Alrighty.
If I get a shot.
Okay, that didn't work. I was pressing F the whole way. There we go. There we go. Okay. already. Somebody over there. Okay, so 2 punches take them out. Which sucks. I'm like too overpowered. As stupid as that sounds. Like, I try to do something. Oh, that person can see me, I think. I'm trying to do something. And I just murder people too fast.
That's the hole in the wall. Similar place. Katsumi's folk down there. You might be.
There we go. Yeah, I'm like, I can't feed because I'm murking these dudes too fast. And so she's like, oh, I need to feed. I'm like, well, you can't because you're too good at killing. Oh. Oh, hey, look, it's the Dan Aykroyd vodka. Dan Aykroyd vodka. So, last night, I informed all of our friends playing Helldivers with me that Crystal Skull vodka is actually partially owned by Dan Aykroyd. They didn't believe me until we looked it up. Because when you think about Crystal Skull, you don't think Dan Aykroyd for like a number of reasons. But yeah, it's just funny because I was like, oh, it's a blood elixir, but still, the point stands. Dan Aykroyd makes Crystal Skull vodka.
Katsumi? She's weak, man. Fuck her.
I don't think I like her talking about her like that.
Oh, you want to join her so bad? Sit and wait for change? Be my guest. Might as well wait for Santa Claus.
Oh shit, they're talking shit about the...
Real action. And the fact you're both still here tells me you feel the same.
I don't know how I feel. Katsumi.
I said fuck Katsumi. Jesus.
Damn it! Over here!
That'll do it.
Where are they? Somebody else?
Spook the more sensible anarchs. You usually find a few here in the hole. Anyhow, I talked to someone the other night, right here. I'm sure of it. No clue who it was, but they set me on a trail.
Is it this one? Is this a trail? Fun party facts, that's right. I don't know why I remembered that was a thing, but it was a thing that I remembered. I can't do math to save my own life, but I'll remember who made a random brand of vodka. It's not helpful. Yeah. Kind of wish I could do anything else in my brain, but... Were they locked in both places? Front and back doors locked? Okay. Okay.
Here we are. I'll tell you something. Through your nose, I appreciate my aroma just a little bit more.
Straight.
Leather, old filing cabinets, and a soup zone of homicide.
Oh, it is real mad again.
Maybe I can try something else.
I should fill you in on the local color. Anarchs and Thin Bloods we talked about. You can lump them in a batch mostly. Then there's the court, but you know how the Camarilla works. Princes and primogens and all the usual titles. Other than that, we've a passel of ghouls, hangers-on, rumors of werewolves in Schmitz Park. Go figure.
Seattle werewolves? There's a whole set of movies about that, my dude.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
Oh, this is one of the other places that I saw when I was watching the other person's stream, which was Teriyaki Dojo. So the weird thing that I didn't know about Seattle, that I didn't learn until I lived there, is they have a bunch of really weird teriyaki restaurants, and everybody has a favorite, but that guy just walked past. Twice. I feel like I'm being cased. Yeah, Seattle has a bunch of, like, teriyaki restaurants. This is apparently one of them. Teriyaki Dojo. Oh, hey, what up, dude? Are you one of the werewolves? Actually, you know what else I'm gonna try doing? Let's try this. Oh, it's doing the thing again. Oh, doesn't like that. Okay, there's a possibility that something bad is about to happen. We'll see. My hope is that it's not. But we'll see. Oh, okay, so Morello. This is where we start to get into the international district. This is where I spent most of the time I spent in the city of Seattle proper when I lived there. So I only lived there for like a year and a half. And I mostly stayed in Redmond and kind of like out in the suburbs of Seattle, where all the tech people are. But the International District is basically like mostly kind of the Chinatown. And a lot of Amazon, at least the size it was when I was there, was in the International District. But that has changed from what I understand, because they got a lot bigger since I was there last. So, because I haven't really gone back that much to Seattle since I left. I kind of went and did PAX a couple of times, but that was kind of it. So yeah, Teriyaki Dojo, very popular apparently, because there's one on that corner over there, and then there's a sign for another one up here. And it's funny because Soul Sushi makes me think of something totally different that is not related in the least. There's a market over there. But it's very like International District without being the International District. Okay, I can't go any further. It won't let me. It just tried to like knock me out of it by using the mark on my hand. Fish dip and sauce. Okay. Well, then let's head in the direction it wants us to. Okay, it breaks the masquerade if I've noticed. Well, that person right there can see me. So I'm gonna have to wait. Hey, what up? Don't mind me, definitely not a vampire. Not doing anything strange over here. No vampire shit going on here. Where'd they go? Did they disappear? Did they turn around? Okay, they turned around. Let's do this. doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, if I drop down, that person's gonna see me. Drop down. Oh, hey, dude. You didn't notice? Oh, there's like a whole shitload of people here. Okay, I don't think they notice if you drop down. Which is a little odd. This feels like a very Seattle ad.
Now, if I had hackles, they'd have just raised up on my hat.
Could you? Okay. And then there's these other things that are here, right? Like these over here. Uh-huh. Alrighty. I'm definitely also seeing some of the problems. Okay. It's funny because now that I don't have a bunch of stuff happening, I can see problems occurring in my setup. Alrighty, let's go.
There's something. Something's here, Fire. Like a brace of knives looking to sever a spine.
What do you mean?
I don't rightly know.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't say that shit to me. Ooh. I think that's blood. Or somebody trying to get rid of blood. Oh yeah, that's definitely blood. Yeah, I can see it. A sody pop. That's not what it was, but it's what it made me think it was. Ooh, that's a body. I know a body when I see one.
Oh no. That is not good.
That's you, dude. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Well, you saw that, huh? I guess we should talk about what happened.
I am not pleased to discover your corpse, nor that I am the cause. For what it is worth, I am sorry.
Thank you. I believe you. And I forgive you. That's just what Torpor does. You went into the box, but the beast came out and drained dry the first thing it saw. But hey, we solved the case of my missing body. And of how I got in your head. Diablerie, right?
The complete draining of one kindred by another, so that the Vitai's power is consumed. Yes. But this? What has happened here? This is not normal. A transfer of power, of strength, that is expected. But of consciousness? Never. How can you still be here?
Interesting.
Well, here I am. Any theories?
It must be this damned mark, designed to trap you.
It fits the evidence. Although why anyone would want a Malk stuck in an old body beats me. In any event, means we've got a new case. Why am I still here despite all the odds?
Interesting.
And who captured me and brought me here? What was intended for me?
Well, the city has the answers. I think it's time you got permission to walk the streets.
Indeed, from the prince of this city.
Prince Campbell, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, there's something... I can't say why, but not him. Not right now. I'm sorry, I've lost something here. I just know it's a bad idea to go to him straight.
You know this city better than I. What do you suggest I do instead of going to the prince?
Maybe you could... Oh, wait. Lou Graham.
Who?
Seattle's previous prince. Sort of. She stepped into the shadows decades back, abdicated. Let Campbell take over the reins.
Weird situation, I know, but her shadow's as long as the night. Get in good with her and it'll keep you safe from intrigue. At least for a time.
An abdicated prince? That is most unusual. Can you lead me to her?
The Glacier Hotel. Swanky place, has seen better days. It's got a big sign.
Yeah, we've already
at the
run
front
by
you
it a couple
can't miss
times.
from the street. A few blocks north of Dale's Den, where we woke up tonight.
Yeah. All right. So it's almost 11. The encoder on OBS is struggling, and that is actually part of the thing that I'm also noticing. It keeps popping up. It's like an encoding issue that we're having as well. But yeah. So, and I also feel like this is like a good place to stop. That this is kind of the, especially because I want to learn more about, the actual game itself, not necessarily the, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the universe, more like the, what does this thing mean and how does this thing work and yada yada yada. But yeah, I feel like that was a good place to stop. It's like, okay, we figured out what happened to Fabian. We still don't know why. I'm assuming that's going to be a big part of how the actual story progresses. But yeah, I think that's going to be, like, it's kind of like wait for a patch, because I was having some of that same goofiness again before, and that was also kind of like what made me think, like, okay, this is a good point to stop. We'll stop here, let that happen, and then maybe come back later this week, and because I would like to test, maybe I'll pull up that old laptop and see if I can test getting some of this stuff running on that, because I have a lot of stuff to offload here, because I do have a few different things. So that may be what I do later this week, is that, and then come back to the game, especially if they have some sort of patch that comes out or something like that, that will help. Because yeah, there's still some goofiness that's happening within the game, specifically around, like, it was mostly mouse control type stuff, so that might have something to do with it. But with all that being said, thank you all for hanging out with me and hanging out through the weird tech issues that we were having. I want to come back and have those not be an issue next time. I have a couple ways that I kind of work around them, but for whatever reason this evening, I did not want to make that happen. So, and it is something that I want to get tested and cleaned up before the end of the year. So that would be helpful. Alrighty then. Thank you again for hanging out and being vampires with me. Blah. If I don't see you again before it happens and it's your vibe, I hope you have a fantastic Halloween. And if it's not, I just hope you have a great week. I hope you have a good one. I hope it's awesome. I hope you get to I don't know. For me, I'm like stoked. I'm hoping the weather stays nice and cool. I'm here for that. I love that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. But yeah, it would be nice. Have some nice cool weather to enjoy. I'm gonna blast a butter through some horror movies this week. So, hey, thank you. Yeah, get through some horror movies this week. Do all that kind of stuff. Enjoy the Halloween vibes while I still can. Although, like I said earlier, it's not gonna stop me. Halloween coming and going, it's not gonna stop me. I love Halloween year round. That's the kind of girl I am. So, with all that being said, thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week, as I said. And until next time, y'all, have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. Say bye, Gigi. He says bye.